Hello and welcome, my beautiful Sagittarius. Brenda Taro here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of February the 19th to the 25th. Okay, let's just jump right in. First of all, I am using the Super Lunaris deck today. I was advised by my guides to pull this deck out, and I want to thank my friend and fellow reader, Charlotte, Charlie's Angel Tarot. Please go check out her channel here on YouTube. Okay. Your download message here is stay grounded. This is a situation that requires you to just step back, take yourself from here to here, and balance yourself. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in your head. Don't allow yourself to over-obsess, jump in to do anything too quickly, making snap decisions. This is about you breathing in and breathing out and being very careful about the decisions and choices and the direction you're walking in this week. So do whatever it takes. If you have to do more meditative work, if you have to take yourself to that quiet space, your sanctuary, and do some meditative work to bring your balance and to bring your rhythm back to normal. Okay, coming in with your oracle messages and your energy cards, you've got the casket, you have the hammock, and you have the carrot. So jumping in with the casket, someone is going out of your life or the end of a situation. So we have this Three of Swords here, which we know is the card of disappointment, sadness, grieving, breakups, endings that brought you great disappointment. And it could be something like that happened because this is coming in behind you. This could be past tense or what you're feeling the beginning of this week. So this is about the end of a situation or the end of a relationship. Somebody who was in your life that no longer is going to be there now. Coming in next, you have the hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Well, maybe you need to take yourself to center and be grounded. And sometimes when we remove ourselves and we take a slight holiday, or we literally pack our bags and get on a plane and go somewhere that we feel peace and harmony, we forget about our life here. It's almost like, oh, gee, do I have a home and a life and a family there? We end up having such a great time removing all that stress, not having to cook and clean and think about work. We can just sit there, bury our feet in the sand, and listen to the rhythm of those waves. Coming in next, you have the carrot, opportunity or windfall. Well, you might have the resources here to take a trip, to travel. You might have been thinking about it for a while and didn't think that you had the money or resources to do this. But now you're coming to that point where you're going to say, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going away. I'm going to do what's important for me. And I'm going to relax and stay and get grounded again so that I'm able to go back and face all the challenges that are here in the real world. So you could be receiving some wonderful opportunity or a windfall, some money, and that can be in the form of time, effort, support, love, or even money. Okay, moving along, you have in the first row, we said the Three of Swords, we have the Four of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to improve. So this, as I had said, we know that the Three of Swords is that card of great disappointment. It can be heartbreak, breakups, endings of things that abruptly end. And sometimes it has to do, now look at her, she's there, she's crying, she's grieving, but she's got a blindfold over her eyes. In other words, she didn't pay attention to those red flags. And it's important, see, look at this red thing behind her. So it's important to, and of course, that can refer to her heart breaking and bleeding. But it's important to make sure your eyes are wide open when you're involved in any situations, relationships that could be risky, or, you haven't done the research. Don't allow yourself to lead constantly. Let your heart lead your direction. Sometimes we have to think logically, and we have to take our brain and our head with us when we get swept off our feet in situations, and we just can't believe that it could come crashing down. But this is a card that says you're healing through it, or you're in the process of being able now to see the situation for what it was, and now you're going to heal through it and move forward in a new direction. And this is going to bring you happiness. You may be invited to a beautiful event. It could be a wedding, an engagement, a marriage, something like that. But there's also going to be the renewal of love in your life, peace and harmony, whether it's with a best friend, whether it's with a new partner in life, whether you're rekindling something. But this is a card that says you're going to be at peace and in harmony again within yourself. But you could be invited to a beautiful occasion. Now, the Wheel of Fortune comes in. Wow, we can't complain about that. I mean, here you have success coming in again with this beautiful Four of Wands. And this is stability within your home life as well. And somebody could be moving back home with that Four of Wands as well. So the Wheel of Fortune comes in and says, guess what? You have the resources now to get over this situation and move forward. Luck is on your side. You could be receiving a windfall or a new opportunity that's bringing this into you. Okay. So you know, this is about you having those resources to do what you want. The Wheel of Fortune can swing both ways, but I do believe that you're going to be moving forward in a new direction, and it's going to bring you those resources, time, effort, support, love, or maybe even money. So get ready to ride that Wheel of Fortune again and be happy, my beautiful Sagittarians. Coming in the center position could be the energy you're feeling now or the middle of the week. We have the King of Cups. We have the Six of Cups, and we have the Two of Wands. That came up for the last one too. For you might be dealing with a Scorpio this week, because I'm sure it was Scorpio that had it. King of Cups, getting heartfelt, beautiful, generous advice from somebody. This person, I mean, he looks rather reminiscent here. He's got the fish around his neck. So this is a water sign, possibly a Pisces. But this particular king is kind, understanding, compassionate, mutable, flexible, and wants to step forward and be there for you. You might be getting some clear and concise, heartfelt advice from somebody. Take it. Lucky are we to be in the company of someone who's willing to do that right off their cuff. They're that big hug that you need at that perfect moment. We have the Six of Swords, Six of Cups coming in next. I got to look at the graphics of these better. You know, reminiscing about your past, thinking back as far as your childhood, how things were then, and comparing them to how things are now. But sometimes we just sit down with that mental album, and we go through those chapters in our lives, and we think back about them and how we've evolved and how we've transpired and transformed where we are now. But this can also be literally reconnecting with someone from your past, or someone who lives at a distance. You might be connecting with them, or someone who became distanced from you because of a breakup or a situation, or maybe life got in the way and they moved on, and life does that when we're young, right? So you could be reconnecting, and it's beautiful because this means now you're more mature. You can go over, you can laugh at the past. It's done, it's gone, and now you're able to move on and have closure. This could also be you dealing with children. You might be wanting to tap into your inner child and have fun. If you are planning, an outing, a vacation or something, you might be surrounding yourself with children. When I was having a bad day, I always went to see my grandkids, and when they were little, and they always made me feel better and made me laugh and made me forget my own grief and my own heartbreak at the time. Now, the Two of Wands comes in, and she's sitting here calmly. She's got her map in front of her. She's looking at the mountains, trying to surmise, oh geez, do I go this way or do I go that way? Trying to make a choice and a decision. Do I go over it? Do I go around it? How am I going to maneuver through this energy around me? So this is a card that says you may be wanting to bring someone else in to discuss a situation. You might be partnering up with somebody. It is a card of Two Wands, and that's moving forward. That's taking action, and you might be wanting to confer with somebody else who may want to come in here and be with you, to give you wise advice and help mentor you through a situation or guide you through a situation. Okay, teaching you those coping skills, how to get through this situation you're in. But some of you might be planning a trip as well, and you may be wanting to confer with somebody else or possibly go with somebody else. Coming in your last row, and it could be what the energy you can be coming in towards you, or the end of the week, you have the King of Wands, you have the beautiful Three of Cups, and you have Temperance. King of Wands, yeah, taking action, staying determined, and doing the work and due diligence, not allowing others to distract your direction you want to go. This king goes big or he goes home. He's very focused. He's very brave. He doesn't turn around and look behind him because he's not afraid. He's just going focused forward. And this is about you focusing on your new direction, on your new passion, on your new relationship, on your new project, whatever your new job, whatever the case is. This is about you staying focused. And if you do, you'll have a reason to celebrate because you'll see that things will turn in your direction. But the Three of Cups is always about celebration. And again, you might be getting together with family, friends, and colleagues, or you're BFFs to want to enjoy something. And again, my guides are saying there's a possibility of planning a beautiful trip and you're going to be together and have some fun. This is celebrating any beautiful occasion. Now, the Temperance comes in, and this is a card of balance, always depicted with an angel or angelic wings or the divine behind you, knowing that this is a time to take yourself from here to here and balance yourself. Okay, level out, take yourself to center. Don't do anything obsessive. Don't do anything quickly, make rash decisions, jump into anything too fast. This is a card that says breathe in and breathe out. Take your time making your decisions here, where it is you want to go and plan them out. This is also telling me that that spirit has your back. Always know you're never alone. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, let's see what we have here for additional information for this reading, my beautiful Sagittarians. Let's see what we have here. What we got here. What do you need to see, know, and expect? Well, all in all, this is a very promising week, as long as you stay grounded and don't make any rash decisions. Don't allow yourself to fall in those pitfalls of worrying about the past too much. It's over. It's done. It's history. And you're getting a brand new chance here to celebrate. I mean, you've got the Four of Wands and you've got the Three of Cups. Definitely reason to celebrate something beautiful in your life. You've got help coming in for you, not only from this King of Cups, heartfelt, generous advice, but you've got the divine and spirit covering your back right now and leading you forward towards your goals here. Beautiful. All right, let's see what we have here coming in with that Three of Swords. What do you need to see, know, and expect? Well, there was an argument. There was a fight. Things came down to, brass tacks. This could have been, having a debate, an argument, and finally seeing the light. But it was always a struggle. Whatever the situation was in your life, it was a constant struggle, and you didn't need it. And now that you're moving forward in a new direction and you're healing through it now, you're not going to have to worry about that anymore. It was a constant situation where you felt you had to initiate competition all the time to keep your head above water. It's over. Remember, learn from it. Pick your battles wisely. Coming in with that beautiful celebratory card, the Four of Wands, and security, you have the Devil. The Devil says you might have freed yourself here. This is why you have reason to celebrate. Moving to a firmer foundation, building a better home here, where you're dwelling, home within yourself. The Devil card says, it is a card of addiction, addictive behavior, over obsessing, over worrying, overeating, over drinking, whatever you're overdoing. You're going to make a command decision to improve that and stop it. You're going to look in the mirror and say, well, why am I doing this? Why am I allowing this to take over? It was like when I was very young when I started smoking, and I didn't smoke very long. And by the time before I was even 20, I never had another cigarette. But I used to look at it when I was trying to cut down, and I would finally get down to that one cigarette. And I would say to myself, am I going to have this, in the morning, in the afternoon, before I go to bed? And then I stopped and I looked at it and I thought, this one little thing is controlling my day. How dare I allow it to do it? Gone. So this is about you realizing what's holding you back. And whatever's holding you back, you realize you can change it, okay? You don't need to be stuck in that position anymore. And you're going to make a command decision to do that so that you feel more secure. And that's a reason to celebrate, if for sure. Coming in with the Wheel of Fortune, new opportunities with the Ace of Wands, new beginnings, possibly doors of opportunity opening up in your career. There could be an advancement, there could be a raise, there could be something coming in that's exciting, getting your creative juices flowing and realizing now you have the ability to go after this and you worked hard for it. Coming in with your King of Cups, you have the Ace, or rather the King of Wands, right beside the King of Wands. Definitely staying focused now. Determined to let go of the things that are holding you back, allowing yourself to heal through a situation that you might have enabled, okay? We get to those points where it's easier just to allow it to go on rather than walk away into this big scary world on our own. But you come to that conclusion now, you are going to do that. You're letting go of negative or toxic situations or relationships that you had to deal with. New, beautiful opportunities now. You can take a breath and go forward. And as long as you stay determined on this direction you're going in and don't allow others to talk you out of what it is you want to do, you'll be able to come through and be able to celebrate something here. And on top of the Six of Cups, that reminiscing card, or connecting with someone from a distance again, the High Priestess says you're going to be guarded. You're going to be doing your research. You're going to be protecting yourself here. If something happened here in a relationship, you're going to say, I really need to know that this person's telling me the truth. So you're going to be doing your research so that you can be cool, calm, and collected and know exactly where you stand with this reconnection. The Two of Wands, you've got the Three of Pentacles, working with a team. Okay, remember I said you might be collaborating with someone else, a duality here. Well, this could be a team of people, and it could be 3 people, but it's you being able to stand up and work hard for your goals, probably at your place of employment, where you're able now to work with a good team of people, creating your own team and your own strength, or being asked to join a team. You could be asked to teach, preach, or convey some information to these people, because everybody has the same goal that you're going to be within this team, because that's why it's called teamwork, dreamwork. And when you work together, you build this strength for your success. Again, with this Knight of Wands, you have the Two of Wands, and we talked about that here. This is about moving forward, going in a new direction, making choices and decisions, but not going alone. This picture here is very good because it does show 2 hands, right? And with the same dream and goal. He's holding his ball there, his dream where he wants to go, his magic, beautiful ball, and there's 2 hands there, and they're going to get together. You're going to collaborate with somebody here in order to stay focused on this and go forward. On your celebratory card here, 3 of Cups, you've got the Chariot, overcoming great obstacles and making great accomplishments. When we go into a new direction, we often think there's risks or consequences involved, and it makes us feel a little daunted and dubious and uncertain. But this is a card that says you now are able to know that you've got the support, you're staying determined, and you're going to go after your goals here. This is charging towards your happiness, charging towards your success. He goes in the arena, he knows there's risks and there's consequences, but he's confident now. He did his work. He did his research here. Okay, remember we did the research, was careful about what he was doing, stayed determined on his goal, didn't waver, didn't get distracted, looked at it as a great opportunity, and came out a huge winner. You could also be planning a trip, maybe a road trip on a wheeled vehicle, many wheeled vehicles. Coming in on the Temperance card, you've got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I love it. It's depicted here with the angel, the divine, that has your back, doing things slowly. You may have been waiting for a long time, wanting love to return to you. You might have had something end here, and you've been on your own for a while, and it's left you rather guarded. Well, you might be meeting somebody new. The Ace of Cups is that beautiful card of love and compassion, whether it's a friend, a soulmate, or a new love mate coming in. You could also be falling in love with yourself and the life that you're leading now, this new beginning, because you're staying grounded, okay? And I wish you well. This is a great week. Some of you have had to walk away from a situation or somebody here, but you're ready now to step out there and plan this new, forge forward and plan this new beginning for you. There could be resources coming in, as I said, in the form of a windfall, and it might give you those resources to plan a beautiful getaway and a holiday or a vacation. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings, my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarians.